Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, me trying to find a good place for my mouse pointer so it doesn't annoy me. And I'm moving my mouse. And welcome to a brand new day. Oh, hokey smokes. I am in maximum pain right now. Yesterday was a good day and a bad day. It was a good day because I did a lot. I mean, I did a 6-mile round trip to Walkies. A 6-mile round trip Walkies to Walmart. And so there was, I haven't done that in a long time now. So that was good. And when I got back, I relaxed here, lay down, and I actually fell asleep for a time. I got back around 3, 2, 3, something like that. I can't even remember. But I fell asleep for, I got back earlier. Anyway, I fell asleep for a while. Woke up around 4-ish, like 4:15, 4 o'clock, something like that. Went into the other room and started recording. So and this is a good thing. I took my Microsoft Note Tab notebook and used Audacity on it. I got a story about that, the whole notebook thing later, but I started Audacity on it. And then I also had the Alienware notebook in there. And I was recording with Audacity on that because I wanted to see if I could use the notebook one, and leave this in here without having to keep moving it around. And so I recorded like 40, almost an hour of Dead Island. And then, after it was a good thing I used the notebook because I accidentally recorded the Audacity audio off of the Alienware. So it was a good thing I had the backup because I had to use that one. Not as good a recording because it's a notebook laptop. Very thin. It's lower capacity. It's not really a laptop, but it's better than nothing at all, and it's good. And it recorded, and it was fine. And so I had to use that because as I said, deleted the recording off the Alienware. So thank goodness I had it. And that was a very good thing. So I usually just come in here, edit out the blank spots painfully, and then upload it. I stayed in there, and I edited. And then when I was done editing, I stayed in there while it was rendering. And that takes a good hour and a half. And then I stayed in there and while it was uploading. I was in there until almost 9:30. About 5 hours of sitting up in my chair. For the first time I'd been able to do that in weeks. And so I did it. And then I came in here and lay down and all that. Bad news about everything. Because I was so busy doing my editing, I forgot to take my meds until about 9-ish. So I took my meds then. So instead of at 6 and then take the next dose at midnight, I took them at about 9-ish and had to stay awake to be able to take them. And I didn't. And then I woke up around 4 o'clock in the morning, and by that time, it was time to take the meds, but then I'd have to remember to take things at 10 o'clock, and everything would be out of order. So I just didn't take them then, so I take them in the morning. I woke up at 7:30. Hadn't had any meds for about 12 hours. I am not doing good. Before I sat down, I smoked 2 1-gram cannabis pre-rolls. And that is not even touching things. And when pain is out of control, you well, it's harder to get things into control. So I'm going to be hurting for a while. Yay! And while yesterday was a triumph, because literally it was, I did a lot. One of the reasons I'm also extra hurting. I really did a lot. And I'm really glad about that. But at the same time, holy smokes, anytime anything could go wrong, it did. To the maximum. Things were falling down all the time. If I bumped into something and it would touch something else, that little tap would make something go thunk, whap onto the floor. Things were falling constantly. Things were just being knocked over constantly. And just little tiny things where I got all comfortable, sat down in bed, had my mask on, reached over to turn on my machine, my sleep apnea machine, and it wasn't turning on. So I had to get up, and of course, because I was comfortable at the end of all this, it had gotten unplugged. When's the last time that happened? A couple years ago. So of course, it happened on the day when everything else was happening. So I had to undo the final perfect position I'd been in so I could get up and re-plug in that machine. Everything was doing that. As I stated, I accidentally accidentally deleted the original file off the Alienware for the audio for the Dead Island recording. Everything that could go wrong was going wrong. I was so glad that I was able to stay up and do things, but the entire day was just one massive attack of frustration, oh, things are going well? Whack, 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 with little stop signs. It was so frustrating. Part of it, of course, I know it's because of like the gabapentin and such, where gabapentin makes it slightly loopy, so where I think I am being very restrained in my actions, likely I am being a little bit more active in something. I might think I'm making a tiny swing as I turn, but that swing is likely a lot wider than I think it is. And so I'm bumping into stuff because I'm swinging wider, but to me it feels like, what happened? I just made a tiny movement. So, even though it was a triumph, it was a day of endless frustrations. Now, today, I don't know. Because I made that massive mistake with my meds yesterday, I am suffering badly for it now. It is awful. It is right now terrible. And that's, great. So yeah, it's my entire face, good old prednisone and just good up everything. I look terrible. Yay. Anyway, though, so I'm really hurting, but I'm glad I got things done. I'm glad I got the recording done. I'm glad I got stayed up. I'm glad I made a short out of it. That was a good thing. So thumbs up. And thumbs up to absolutely everybody out there who is a human being and watching this. A very, very good thing. I'm trying to get some decoration back here so it's not just this boring stuff. I had been hoping to record in the other room today. That had been the plan. But when I woke up this morning, it was like, oh no. Oh no. So it'll probably be maybe just another shorts uploaded today, because I'm I'm going to be doing a lot of watching videos and probably sleeping. So thumbs up on that. Still, though, that's fine and good and all that, but yay. Let's see, there was more that I wanted to talk about. Of course, I'm trying to remember everything that I have forgotten that I wanted to talk about. There was even some of the creative stuff that I wanted to talk about, but I'll do that on another day when it's just I can remember things more clearly. I had stuff with Utok and the King and Crimson, and I'm going to do this one thing. I'm going to do this because I had been thinking about it while watching a video about the Nowhere King on Centaur World, and how the Nowhere King gets pleasure from killing. And that's true. The Nowhere King gets pleasure just from watching things die. Most of my villains, when they kill for reasons. Even the kaiju, as vile and truly evil as it is, the vast and malignant god of death and destruction who is fallen and chained, even this creature has a terrible backstory. It is broken, a broken being. It lives on spite and hate. That is the only thing it has left. You take that hate from it, it has nothing. All of my characters, the good people, largely aren't broken, but a large portion of, well, not all of them, a portion of them are broken. But of my villain, the villains, they're all broken. All of them. Even, I've got this one, the Beast of Abernathy, where the people of Abernathy are just a co-op of people who are trying to grow food. And they're growing food, they have trade contracts, and they're gathering families in this greater co-op. They get a contract from the King in Crimson, from the Crimson Kingdom, to help grow food, because the king is always trying to expand the help to others. And helping a co-op grow would help others in the area, and they're trying to foster growth and help. So they have a contract. Unfortunately, they are in an area where there is a creature that, when enough domesticated crops show up, it awakens to have fun. This happened a long time ago where it was fun, but on the razor's edge, power and repetition are dangerous. And this creature, that when it first showed up, discovered it liked to kill. And the more intelligent the creatures that it killed, the more fun. And human beings, being the most intelligent there, were the most fun to kill. And when it arrived, when it woke up, it just found itself there and killed. And at first it was just kill, 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 and it was fun to kill. And after it killed people, it would just kill everything else above, insect intelligence in a large area. And this was fun. And after everything that was dead, it would just go back to sleep. And when there was enough domesticated crops that would show up again later, it would wake up and kill. And it discovered that as it did this, that eating the dead after it killed terrified the others, made it more fun. And so it ate the dead as it killed them so that the others could see, be more terrified, and it was more fun. And then the beast discovered that it was even more fun if you just grabbed people and ate them, screaming and alive in front of the others. And that was a lot of fun because it was fun to eat them and kill them that way. And it was fun to terrify everyone else that way. And so, oh, Jesus. Oh, don't just use your arm. It has been a line of fire. Oh, when I rolled over to get up, line of electrical death fire on this irritated nerve. And right now, this is just aching so bad. So, yay. Now, where was I? So, the beast would awaken, sleep, and all this. But the beast itself has no idea that it is a vegetable intelligence. That only under this odd trigger it wakes up. But it does not wake up as a vegetable intelligence. It awakens as the beast. And the beast is something that is formed from the domesticated crops and energies that pull it into a large form. This physical form is what the beast thinks it is. It has no idea. It is a vegetable intelligence that dreams and sleeps when there is no one around. And then when it awakens, it is the beast. And it enjoys to kill. Repetition and power. It did no changes between all these. It would sleep, awaken, kill. Sleep, awaken, kill. Eventually, because the first 10,000 times it did this, it had fun. The next 10,000 feasts began to get boring. And then the next 10,000 were a chore. But that was a long, long, long time ago. And now awakening is torture. When the beast awakens, it is aware of a circle around it in which every single human being in that circumference has to be eaten. And once they are all eaten, the beast can go back to sleep. And the beast is desperately, desperately wanting to just fade into oblivion. To dream a long, deep, slow sleep until it fades away and is gone. The last few feasts between those times, in its long, deep dreams, it could see death in the shadows, walking close but never coming to it. This last sleep, death came from the shadows and saw the beast, and the death was beautiful and alluring. And death walked toward the beast with a welcoming smile on its face and held out its hand, not in any threatening measure, but a welcoming hand. And the beast reached out itself, and their fingers almost touched. And that leash around the beast's neck pulled it back into the shadows and wakefulness, and it awoke again in its body, alive and having to eat so we could sleep again. And it awakens in Abernathy. So it has to kill and eat so it can sleep and fade away. It is a broken individual. And at the same time, do not feel pity for this thing, because it did it to itself, because this creature just loves to kill. Thumbs up. So anyway, I'm going to take it as easy as possible. So anything I do today, we shall see. Hopefully your day is a very good one. That would be a very, very good thing. I'm trying to do some decoration. This looks like it's all sort of wonky to me, but its eye over here is in shadow, and here's its other eye, and if it's at an angle. But that's little Baffy, and I'm trying to put things in here, so yay! Thumbs up. So anyway, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed... Oh, I'm going to do this beforehand and move that over so that my right arm doesn't have to do much. And I will see you on the flip side. So stating, I still have to move the mouse pointer to get over to the stop recording button. Yay! You take care, and I will see you.